I forgot to unmute my mic. Guys, how many times is that in a row that I started off with really bad audio? Okay, but this time, this time we're okay. We're okay. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio background a little bit down. What's going on, everybody? Late Levon, coffee at 5 in the afternoon. Where are you from? Hawaii? No, it's like 8 something, 9 here. Someone named Jack I can only see when I open incognito. What? I don't know what that means. Random waffle. Oh, I forgot to put my my chat box up higher. Let me do that. Hold on. I guess I put it there. Oh, okay. What's going on, guys? Yeah, so Stanford University has this new list of harmful language that they're implementing this restrictions on their website and on all of their curriculum. It's pretty wild. I don't think any of this stuff is technically going to be like, oh, you're going to get expelled if you say these words. I'll bring them up in a second. But it's just so embarrassing that we're here at this point in time discussing this. Yeah. Oh, you're not modded, Snafu? I'll mod you. First, I wanted to bring up some really cringe Twitter cringe. You guys like Twitter cringe? So, oh boy. All right, let's talk about this first. So, Avatar just hit like 1.48 billion dollars at the box office. It's basically at 1.5 billion right now. Hey, greetings, Solid Redfield. Okay, Snafu, hold on, give me a second. I'll make you a mod. I have to. Like Twitter cringe. Oops. Snafu is gonna be a mod. All right, no more mods. I think I have too many. But what was I gonna say? Okay. This guy, Mr. Nugent, was giving me a hard time like a week ago, where I was essentially what happened was I was predicting. We were making Avatar predictions. Actually, this is all I said was I made the correction that it needs like 1.6 billion to break even. So actually, a lot of people made that correction. And then somebody was like, here it is. Here's the comment. All right. So, we got Tom from Midnight's Edge. His point he was trying to make is that like he was basically saying that 1.6 billion or whatever is still like a lot of money. And I was like, that's a $500 million difference. That's a big deal. And then I just said it's easily going to hit 1.5. This is after we knew already that it hit like over $1 billion and within 2 weeks. So, I just said it's going to hit 1.5 billion. This guy comes out of the blue, Nick Nugent, was like, 1.5 billion? It may just barely get there with nothing to compete with before it plummets into drop-off oblivion, and nowhere close to 2 billion. You're as delusional as Cameron. And then he does this like laughing emoji, right? And then I told him that I was going to save this picture. I said, oh, I can't find where I said that. Oh no, I said it right here. Oh no. Anyway, I said I'm going to save this and come back and laugh at you. And then he said, save it. Here it is. He was like, save it. I will mock you into oblivion, Lofty, when Cameron fails to reach the ridiculous bar that he sent for himself. I just morphed into Kermit the Frog. Your forthcoming laughingly bad attempts at damage control over the steep drop-off hits. Okay, this guy's a little unhinged, okay? And every time he comments, he posts a laughing GIF, as though like the GIF accentuates what he's saying. It makes it so much funnier than, oh, it's so funny because I posted the same GIF that everybody else uses in every other Twitter thread. Ha 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 ha. That's what, like, guys, if you're posting GIFs, you know, to do it sparingly. Don't do it under every tweet. It makes you look immature. It makes you look insecure about what you're saying. It's like what you're saying, it doesn't actually mean anything, so you have to like imply that it's funny with your own GIF. It's kind of cringe. You know, do it sparingly. Don't do it all the time. So then this guy comes back today. Oh, welcome everybody, all the new people. Yeah, it's gonna pass Top Gun Maverick. I think it might have already. Anyway, then he comes back and says, "Blasts Top Gun Maverick theme," and then he tagged me. "You three gentlemen owe me an apology. I told you the holiday would be a factor in Avatar not reaching 1.5 billion by Tuesday." Okay. First of all, he never said Tuesday. Then he said, okay, this is what it made. He's bragging that it's like $22 million short of, or no, whatever it is, of 1.5 billion. Oh, he's bragging about it. But the point is, I never said by Tuesday, and neither did he. Neither did he. He's making it up. Okay, so he's tagged me, trying to own me again. Then down here, trying to find where I responded. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. I said, "I don't owe you anything. I never had that conversation with you. You said it would never make more than 1.5 billion total, and I laughed at you. And you never said Tuesday." He's just gaslighting. And then I linked the evidence. I linked the receipts. Here's the this is the only conversation I had with this guy. We were talking about total numbers, right? I said it's easily going to hit 1.5 billion. Nobody was talking about Tuesday. Nobody. You know, and this guy was so assertive that it's never going to hit 1.5 billion. And it's going to drop off into oblivion. Nowhere close to 2 billion. Okay. And then he just kept going on and on and on and on and on. He admitted, I got confused with this other guy. He was talking about Tuesday or something with some other guy. So yeah, he got confused. He confused me with some other guy. Oh, and then I said this. I asked him to, I can't find it. I think it's right here. I said, and then I asked you to come on my stream and talk about it, and you never responded. And, which is true. Okay. Where's it at? Find it. I proved it. He said I never did. Here it is. You never asked me to be on any stream and discuss it. I don't gaslight. So he's wrong about the 1.5 billion thing. Then he's wrong about that because here it is. I proved it. Here's the receipt. I sent him a DM. I said, come on my stream right now and we'll have a chat about it. This was on Monday. He's lying about never. And then he posted this stuff. Nope, don't have it. So he posted his messages. Up here, message requests. If you click on it, that's where you get requests from people that are not following you. Okay, so he's just lying. And then, you know, oh, he's just going on and on and on. Every time he comments, watch. Where's the other one? Look, every time he comments, there's some GIF. Every single time. Where's the other? Let me find the other ones. Here's another one. Another GIF. Now he says this. I'm declining your invite. And this is just absolute nonsense. The day I responded last week was the chance to prove you could possibly own someone on the internet for being wrong about a dull movie starring Malibu Thunder Smurfs with a new hat. I don't fucking know. So this guy's just declining my invite because it's. But for me, it was Tuesday. He's just nonsense. Anyway, the point is, guys, don't go around tagging people and throwing shade at people when you're an idiot. That's the point of that conversation. Still doesn't want to come on. Oh, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get more followers now because of it." Because I told him I was gonna roast him on stream, and he's like, "Oh, good, I'll get more followers." Let's see how many followers he has. Okay, 1,064 followers. If you guys want to follow him, go ahead. Go ahead. Here he is. Let's count. Let's keep this number in mind and see how many followers he gets by the end of this stream. But anyway, here's the Stanford University thing. Oh no, this is my. That's not it. All right. Sorry, I had to go on a little bit of a rant. It's always the best. It's always the bots that ratio everything with Shurjan GIF. They're adding Doomcock to the banned words list. Let's go back a little. I just want to read some of your guys' chats. Yeah, he said I'm as delusional as Cameron. I don't know. Maybe he's going to make probably easily make 2 billion. The original Avatar was in theaters for 34 weeks. Because it kept coming back and like it, you know what I mean? Is it GIF or GIF? Fuck, I don't even know. So I'm just gonna read this part quick. The elimination of harmful language initiative was an effort co-sponsored by the Stanford CIO Council and the People of Color in Technology Affinity Group. Oh my God. This initiative was catalyzed by events at the national and campus level during 2020. It was created by and for the IT community, not the broader community, and intended to guide, not mandate. So that's what I was talking about earlier. This is a guide. They're not going to ban you, but they are implementing this all over their website. Okay. And for some reason, we'll get to the words now. We'll get to the words because they're crazy. Oh, let me go back to the top. All right. Hey, holy hand grenades, what's up? Lofty, what's up with Flashcast? Is it over? I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm out of the loop on that. And I'm probably not going to talk about it because I want to go back on Flashcast. I don't have any beef with anybody. You know, it was a drunk stream. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Does it mean intellectually tarded? Oh, IT? Possibly. IT means intellectually tarded. Oh yeah, the guy got messages from Doomcock? I doubt it. Oh, dude, you know, I was gonna do a racist. I was gonna do a, what's it called? A cultural appropriation for my VTuber. I couldn't find a cowboy hat, and you know, I was gonna make my skin black, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. There's a lot of to update my character. There's a lot of steps, and I didn't feel like bothering with it. But no, I'll do a blackface stream. I will do a blackface stream someday. Trust me. No cap. Okay? I'm doing it. Maybe I'll do it for wait. What was that again? Black History Month? Yeah, I'm gonna do blackface, and we're gonna praise Justin Trudeau the whole stream. Yep. Hold me to that. Hold me to that, chat. Remind me. Cowboy Lofty. Anyway, so here's the words. Here's the words. Well, they give you a content warning. By the way, keep this in mind because it's important. Content warning. Not allowed. Sorry, I was drinking my coffee. Excuse me. Not allowed to say trigger warning. anymore. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Ableism. So they rank it by category. I guess ableists are at the top or something. I don't know. Fuck. There's some kind of hierarchy. There's some kind of hierarchy of oppressed cultures. Whatever. Here we go. Addict. Okay. Let me move my character down a little bit. Addict. And they tell you what you're allowed to say. They tell you what you're allowed to say. Addict, whoops, is using person first language helps to not define people by just one of their characteristics. Okay, so we're not allowed to call somebody an addict if they're an addict because they have more characteristics than just that. So instead, you're supposed to say, consider using person with a substance use disorder. Well, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing? Addicted trivializes the experiences of people who deal with substance abuse. How does it trivialize? How does that trivialize it? Addicted. Oh, so but hooked or devoted. Devoted? That's like a positive thing. What the fuck is going on? Okay, hold on. What is happening? I'm gonna move this chat box out of the way just for a second. While we're doing this. Hey Levon. I love how Lofty's VTuber character reminds me of Robbie. Oh god. I was thinking about getting into it as of late. I've never watched Robbie. I just don't like the animation. Hey Flaccid, what's going on? Latent gay. At what point they say you can't say homeless, but rather person without housing? Probably. Basket case. Yeah, we're getting to basket case in a second. Basket case, you're supposed to say nervous. Okay, you're supposed to say nervous. Originally referred to one who has lost all four. Basket case was originally referred to one who has lost all four limbs and therefore needed to be carried around in a basket. What the fuck? I didn't even know that. Did you know that? That is hilarious. What the fuck? How did that originate into a term that everybody uses today? Okay, so now we're not allowed to say basket case because once upon a time, people with no arms and legs were carried in a basket. What the hell, guys? Whoever wrote this without laughing at themselves as they're writing it, like if the person was writing this and laughing, like at least they're lying. I just hope nobody actually gives a shit about some of this stuff. That would be really embarrassing. Wow. Okay. Now the blind stuff, we've had to deal with that. We all understand. Twitch. I think Twitch, did they ban the word blind playthrough or something, or the category? You remember that? You know what I'm talking about? I think Twitch banned the category blind playthrough because it's offensive to blind people. And guess what? They got it. This is completely wrong. Blind review unintentionally perpetuates that disability is somehow abnormal or negative, furthering an ableist culture. Guess what? No, it fucking doesn't. A blind review or a blind playthrough of a video game has no negative connotations whatsoever. It literally means that you've never done something before and you're doing it for the first time. Okay? Now, I don't know what a blind review is. That might be somebody reviewing something without knowing much about it, or like, I've never heard of this. But a blind walkthrough or blind playthrough has zero negative connotations. They make that up. They're actually You know what these people are doing? They're actually abusing handicapped people. They're abusing people, and by making them sound extremely weak and emotionally immature to be able to handle some of this stuff, like some of these words. Like they're yeah, it's like if you ever met a handicapped person, they don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. My brother's handicapped. My brother's disabled in a wheelchair, physically. He hates this shit. Hates it, all of it. You know, he makes fun of himself all the time. You know, Crip Daddy. Or, I'm forgetting his name, Ricky Berwick. Disabled people are allowed to have a sense of humor. Okay, we're going down a bit. Just wait till you get to. Yeah, now I don't even know if I can say that word anymore. The R word. I'll say it when I get there. Yeah. Oh, by the way, my brother's I was saying he's in a wheelchair. He beat Elden Ring, right? Pretty easily. He beat it. He can barely touch a controller. He uses an Xbox controller. He touches the buttons with his like knuckles, and he can't even push the trigger button. So he has to button map them differently on his he can't push the trigger buttons. So the triggers now and the right shoulder button have to be like, the D-pad or something. Anyway, he beat Elden Ring that way. Never asked for an easy mode once. Not once. But, it is important to have button mapping. Every single game should have button mapping. That is a disability issue that everybody should get behind. If you have a game that you can't remap a button to another button, at this point in 2022, that's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's important for enough people where I think it should be implemented in almost every game. It just is. But not easy modes. That is a completely different conversation. That is affecting everybody else's agenda. That's affecting everyone else's ability to enjoy playing the game. If there's an easy mode option, suddenly you turn it on, then it's like you're you know what I mean? Like it's fucked. Oh, thank you for I'm gonna read the super chats. Hey, Drunk Atheist Studio. What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. He said, I saw Crip Daddy live with Doug Stanhope. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, my brother is brave. Guess what you're not allowed to say, Levon? Guess what you're not allowed to say? Levon says my brother is brave. You're not allowed to say brave. Not allowed to say it anymore. It's offensive. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Excuse me. The Switch has button mapping built into the system, and it overrides the game's button map. Okay, the Switch is decent at that. The Xbox does not allow you to button map the trigger buttons, and the PlayStation 5 does not allow you to button map, I believe, the start button and the middle button that you press. Sony does not allow you to use third-party controllers for some dumb fucking reason. So my brother can't even play PS5 games because the buttons are too hard to push. If he was able to plug an Xbox controller into the PS5, he could play any PS5 game. But Sony's just like, it doesn't care about that. It would be the easiest thing to do, but nope. Like I said, I'm totally for common sense disability implementation in video games. Third-party controller access and button mapping. And even if you want to throw in like closed captions for hard of hearing, stuff like that, very simple. Don't go restricting difficulties of video games. Don't do that. Stanford, let's get back. It's out of the way. Committed suicide. Can't say that. Wait a minute. Whoa. You're allowed to say suicide, but you can't say committed suicide? Okay, let's read this. Ableist language that trivializes the experiences of people living with mental health conditions. What? Wait a minute. What? What's the difference? By the way, the second column, guys, the second column is what you're supposed to say. What you're supposed to say. Instead of the left column. What's the difference between committed suicide and died by suicide? I'm lost. I'm moving on. Confined to a wheelchair. Person who uses a wheelchair. A person first language helps to not define people by just one of their characteristics. Also, users of wheelchairs often find them to be an essential tool for their freedom instead of thinking of them as a prison. Guess what? No, they fucking don't. They fucking don't. They would much rather not be in a wheelchair, you absolute motherfucking dumbasses. Wheelchair people, handicapped people are not stupid. They know they're confined to a wheelchair. They know this. They don't want to be confined, but they do. They are, and they're able. This is trivializing, and this is insulting to disabled people. This entire fucking list. It's so insulting. It's what's the word I'm looking for? When you make a group of people, when you feel bad is when you like white knight for a group of people that doesn't need you to white knight for them. What's that word? It's like a word for it. You know what I mean? People, they do it with black people all the time. All the fucking time. It's embarrassing. But this is so stupid. We're already off to a bad start. Not allowed to say crazy. Oh, crazy. You're supposed to say surprising or wild. But that's not the same term. That's not the same slang. It's totally different meaning. Crippled, person with a disability. Nope, sorry. Nope, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Go ask any person, any disabled person. I have 2 of them in my family. My cousin and my brother both have muscular dystrophy. They don't give a fuck. Let's move on. Dumb. What? You're supposed to say non-vocal. Once used to describe a person who could not speak and implied the person was incapable of expressing themselves. Implied? They can't express themselves with words. What are we doing? I'm going to move a little bit quicker through some of these because I want to get to some really good ones. Handicap parking, accessible parking. Handicapped, can't say handicap. Using first-person language helps to not define people by one characteristic. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Oh, here's the insane. Not allowed to say insane. Same thing with crazy. Mentally ill. Mentally ill. You have to say a person living with a mental health condition. That's so much more convoluted and annoying to say. It's the same fucking thing. OCD. Detail-oriented. Oh, okay. Oh, that person's just very detail-oriented. They're organizing their 64 crayon box 7,000 times a day. They're just detail-oriented, guys. They're just so detail-oriented. They don't have a fucking problem. Wow. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna take another swig of my coffee. Guys, are we off to a good start here? This is already. Oh, I'm not supposed to say crazy or insane. This is already wild, guys. This is wild. Holy shit. By the way, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. We got 50 viewers in the chat. That's large. And my Twitter account was wrong at the beginning of the stream. I had the wrong. If you're following me on Twitter under Lofti YT, you should follow me instead under Lofti Pixels, because that was my new Twitter account got unbanned. So I'm using it now, and I don't like using the other one anymore. So if you're not following me on Lofti Pixels on Twitter, go ahead and do that. LOFTI Pixels. It kind of sucks when you get your Twitter account back and I spent half a year building up a second one, and now I'm like, different people follow different ones, and I don't know what the fuck to do. And anyway, hey Midnight Mike, what's up? Oh, here we go. Here's the yeah, so retard. Excuse me. Retard. You're supposed to say person with a cognitive disability or person with autism or neurodivergent person. That one I see all over Twitter. Neurodivergent. Now here's the this term is the slur used against those who are neurodivergent. Retard can mean a million different things. It's not always a person with autism. Okay. Fuck off. Oh, here's adjective. Instead of saying retarded, you're supposed to say boring or uncool. You know what's uncool? This entire stupid list. That's uncool. This is so anti, like cool. This is bad. Sanity check. I think I need one of those right now. Confidence check. Coherence check. Fact check? What? Fact check? It's not even the same fucking thing. Totally different thing. Spaz. Clumsy. Stand-up meeting. Tone deaf. Can't say tone deaf. Unenlightened. Oh my god. You can't say walk-in anymore. It's offensive. Walk-in is offensive. Like a walk-in's, you know, office or something. I don't fucking know what they're... Holy shit. Oh, because wheelchair people can't walk. I'm sorry. Okay, now we're getting to ageism. There's only two. There's only two words that we're not allowed to say. Graybeard and senile. Okay. Hold on. First of all, I don't know what graybeard even means. It calls out an older and presumably more experienced IT or cybersecurity person. Oh, that's right. This is an IT list. This is specific to IT in Stanford, but it's gonna soon apply to everything. This is a template that's gonna go all around every university. Okay. Senile, a person suffering from senility. Huh? You can't say senile, but you can say person suffering from senility. How do you even pronounce this word? Senility. Senility. What the fuck? Oh, colonialism. This is, oh boy. This is where I come in, because I'm part Native American, guys. I'm part Native American. Did you know that? I'm like 164th. So these words better be offensive to me, because my ancestors were very wise people and I respect them so much. I respect all of my ancestors. Don't know a single fucking thing about them, but I respect them all. I love them. I actually do like reading about my ancestry. I know that I have some Algonquin ancestry. And I was reading about like some of that history and Canada and stuff. But I also have some Puritan ancestry, much more genealogically tracked, dating back to the early days. One of my ancestors, Thomas Dudley, founded Cambridge, Massachusetts. He was a badass. That guy, I'll go on a little bit of a rant here, but that guy, Thomas Dudley, actually, let me pull this up. Let me see if I can find it. Well, we can back. Hold on. That guy, why are we on this one? That was my YouTube music. Is music too quiet, guys? Thomas Dudley. Look at this guy. Okay. Oops. This is my ancestor. I've done extensive tracking about this, but anyway, here's this guy I'm related to. He was a magistrate, served as the governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. He did a bunch of stuff, right? Anne Bradstreet, I'm also related to, was the first feminist poet, first Puritan female poet. that was like widely known in the United States. I love her poetry. Didn't even know I was related to her when I was reading about her stuff in college. I studied poetry as like a minor in my university. I like writing poetry, by the way. I love it. If you ever like, in a bad mood or something, just like sit down, write a poem. I love it. Maybe I'll do a poetry read someday on this stream and pull out some of my stuff. Anyway, I was gonna get to this point. Here's what happened recently, quickly, with him. Legacy. Dudley Square in Boston was just renamed because, it was renamed because Dudley was a leading politician in 1641 when the colony became the first to legally sanction slavery. So they renamed his square dedicated to him. They tore his statue down, got rid of anything related to him whatsoever. Guess what? Dude never owned a slave. Never owned a slave. And guess what they called it? Nubian Station. Nubian Station. Because there was absolutely no slavery happening in look at this. Nubian Station. And Nubian Square, right? Nubia is a region along the Nile River encompassing the area between the first cataract of the... So it's how many fucking ancient civilizations were involved in slavery? 100% of them? So instead of so what you do is you cancel a guy who didn't own any slaves actually and was confirmed to by historians. Never owned a slave. And instead you replace it with recognizing a culture that owned slaves and built everything with slave labor. Okay, all right, I'm done with that shit. Going back to this. Culturally, yeah, Nubia, the entire continent of Africa. Yeah. Sorry, Chad, I've been ignoring you. Music sounds good. Nice. Flaccid says he writes poems. That's cute. I have a couple romantic poems, but I mostly just write like, oh man, very like imagery based, like evocative imagery. Try to make like a scene. Like I'm a cinema like movie buff. So everything in my imagination comes visually into my head. So like even poetry. Anyway, we'll get back on track. Oh, yeah, brave. This is what somebody said earlier. Okay, they called my brother brave. Can't say it. You gotta say. You gotta say. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, maybe this. Wait, hold on a second. What are they even talking about? Oh, this must be some This must be some kind of IT like tech word that I don't understand. But they say the term perpetuates the stereotype of noble, courageous savage, equating the indigenous male as being less than a man. And actually, I would be shocked if the word brave like stems from that. Is that even true? Doesn't it just mean like person who has like courage? I know they called them braves. Braves. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm moving on. Bury the hatchet. Stunning and savage. Stunning and savage. Bury the hatchet. Call for peace. Call truce. Term used to cultural appropriation of a centuries-old tradition among some North American indigenous people who buried, look at this, who buried their tools of war as a symbol of peace. Okay, look at this. Just guys, look at this. Look at this. Ready? I'm highlighting this whole thing. Okay. So, oops, that was the wrong one. Bury the hatchet. Cultural appropriation of a tradition that that involves like a peace deal. First of all, why is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing? How is that if you're a Native American person, how are you offended by somebody? Hold on. How are you offended by somebody talking about like a hatchet? Like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what they're doing? They're erasing Indigenous culture. They are inadvertently erasing anything to do with Indigenous culture. Gone. Nothing. Any iconography, gone. Any like that Land of the Lakes Butter Company had to get rid of the Indian. They kept the land because they're fucking colonizers and they're a bunch of fucking white leftist liberal faggots. I think I can say that. Had to draw it out a little bit to fuck up the algorithm. But you know what I mean? God, that whole Flashcast situation got me freaked out about what I can even say anymore. Even though I know for a fucking fact you can say the word faggot and nobody gives a shit. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. Not going into it. Not going into it, chat. Don't bait me. Don't bait me. Don't do it. Guru. Expert. Okay. Look at this. Guru says, in the Buddhist and Hindu traditions, the word is a sign of respect. Using it casually negates its original value. But when you say the word guru, that's tradition. Like you're. It's supposed to be about somebody who's like a person who's respectful. I guess if you use it in a slang terminology, is what they're saying. Who cares? Okay, let's see. Lowest man on the totem pole. Oh my God. Pocahontas. Well, yeah, obviously that's like, everybody would admit that calling somebody Pocahontas is racist. But you know what? We do it on purpose because it's funny. Like Elizabeth Warren. It's actually not even racist because she's not even a Native American. Powwow. Oh, like a meetup, get together. So you see, once again, they're deleting, they're erasing everything Indigenous from like society. Soon, the whole Indigenous population, like nobody will even know nobody will know who Pocahontas was. Nobody will know about totem poles. Nobody will know about anything to do with Indigenous culture because white liberal leftists at universities hate them. They secretly hate Indigenous people. That's the only explanation that I have. Tribal knowledge. What? Oh my God, tribe. Historically used to equate Indigenous people with savages. No, it's not! A tribe is not a tribe is just what a culture, like a group of Native Americans or even like an Indigenous population, like a village. They're a tribe. Why is that a negativity? It's just what the fuck they are. They didn't call themselves a support system. Okay. Yeah, they were a family. But come on. This is so trivial and stupid. Holy hell. Sorry guys, this is losing my patience. Give me a second. Drinking more coffee. I need to get my energy back up. Pocahontas is the name of a character. Low man on the totem pole may be valid, since that does come from native culture. Yeah. Yeah, on a warpath is not exclusive to Native Americans. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Everybody went to war. Let the F slur run through my veins. Well, I have. I have been doing that for about a year now on stream, and never, ever been in trouble for it. And I'm not the only one. Nick Ricada, Anna, everybody says the F slur. But, you know, there was a new rule made up out of the blue. So suddenly, it's a big deal, guys. It's a huge deal. Not allowed to say that word anymore. But only me. Only me. I'm the only one. Because Flash said it 5 seconds after I did. But that's okay. Because the rules are... rules don't matter. What do they say? And whose line is it anyway? The rules are made up or they don't matter or something. That is a great show. No, this is just lo-fi music. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, sorry guys, I skipped a bunch. This is what gender biased based. Preferred pronouns. Not allowed to say that anymore. Can't say preferred pronouns anymore. So, 6 months ago, the people who made this list were transphobic because they used that word. But now, they're enlightened because they realized that it was offensive. I guess that means because preferred suggests that non-binary gender identity is a choice and a preference. So if it's not a choice, it's actually the choice. You know what's funny about this? The choice belongs with me and you. The choice the choice belongs with whoever is speaking the pronoun. That's where the choice belongs to. I have a choice to not say your pronouns. That's the choice. That's why it's called preferred pronouns, because you prefer that I use the correct pronouns. You're not demanding me. You physically can't demand that I use your pronouns. It's impossible. It's impossible. So, now I'll be nice to certain people. I have trans friends, and sometimes it's just much easier. Sometimes I do it accidentally. Not accidentally, but like sometimes like somebody looks like a girl, and I'll just, they did a good job transitioning, and it's just like, it just comes out when I'm talking about the person. It's just easier for me to I don't have to think constantly, oh, that person's a man, so I have to say, you know what I mean? Some people take it a little too far in the other direction, but like I said, I have trans friends. Doesn't bother me. But if you're going to demand that I say you're if I call you a fucking mountain lion or something, because you're trans animal or trans species or something, nah, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, call me guys, my pronouns are pancake and waffle. That's my new pronouns. No. Ballsy, balls to the wall. Well, obviously, they're going to have a problem with anything relating to male sex organs. Unless it's like a non-binary sex organ, then that person's they're probably allowed to say this without getting in trouble. Ballsy. Bold, risk taker. Do people say balls to the wall? I don't even... Now we're getting into the men and women bullshit. Congressman, congresswoman, chairman, chairmanwoman, fireman, firemen. And over here they explain it because the gender binary. Man and woman, congressman and congresswoman excludes whatever the fuck are in between man and woman. Like, if you're not a man or a woman, what are you going to call yourself? A Congress thing? How about you just make up a new word for that? How about I use whatever the fuck I want to call myself? If I'm a congressman, I'm going to call myself a congressman. You can go fucking maybe jump off of a bridge in Minecraft or something. Freshmen, gentlemen, guys, have the balls too. Oh man, they hate balls and penises. Ladies. Oh, poor women. Can't even refer to them as what they are anymore. Can't even talk about them anymore. Can't talk about women anymore. Oh my God. Oh, you can't say he? Wait. You can't say he? You have to say their name or they. This is, wait a minute. Unless you know the person you're addressing uses he as their pronoun, it is better to use they or to ask the person which pronoun they use. So if I'm looking at Joe Rogan in the face and I call him a he, I've just committed some sort of social crime because I didn't ask him first. I could be looking at Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger and they would say the same thing. You better ask his pronouns, Scott. He might actually be, you don't know. You don't know. He could be a woman. I'm sorry, if you're a trans woman, you're gonna at least try to look like a woman, the very least. If not, you can go suck your own penis or something. Because you know what? You're being lazy. I know trans people who try very hard and have a very difficult, complicated life and actually try very hard to look like the opposite gender or whatever they want to identify as, and their life is kind of miserable because of it, but they put in the fucking effort, and you just stand there in front of me and with a six-pack and you actually, you know what I mean? Like, these people are probably not even working out. All these people that are just non-binary, but you can't just say you're a man one day. Sorry, you can't just do it. Can't do it. Moving on. What's happening? What is this? What is it instead of? Oh, thanks for the super chat. Should add yellow flash to the banned words list. No. Like I said, I'm not trying to cause any more drama because I think it's under the bridge or whatever the phrase is. And like I said, I like going on Flashcast. It was everybody was drunk. I was a little rude, yes, but shouldn't be an end of the world situation. So I'm not even gonna do any, whatever. But I will stick up for myself because I didn't do anything wrong. I remember reading a story years ago where some kid in high school put his Majesty as his preferred pronoun. That's pretty based. Let's see, what do we got? We live in a society. Yes, we do. I'm reading chat at the moment. Troll list. You think this is a troll list? It's not. Hate to break it to you. It's from Stanford University's website. Yeah, ladies are gone. Yep. Anyway, let's get back to the list here. So let me figure this out. Instead of. Oh, sorry. This is not part of the words. This is just the column. I'm stupid. Landlord and landlady. Whoops. Mailman, man hours, man in the middle, mankind, man-made, manpower. Policeman, policemen, policewoman, seminal. Okay. Humans. We're humans. Okay? That's where this shit stems from. Human. Okay? Women and men both have MEN in their names. There's nothing gendered about mankind. It's human, Human, you fucking dumb fucks. Oh my God. My headset just kind of slipped off my face for a second. Okay, now we're getting to the trans problems. Can't say she-male. Can't say tranny. Can I? Okay, I can't say tranny or tranny with an IE. Can I say tranny with 2 E's? I guess. Transgendered. What? Transsexual. You guys. Oh my god. Okay, now this is where it gets wild. This is where it gets ridiculous. Okay. Imprecise language. Somebody says, Lofty, hope you read the last part of the super chat. It's just a joke. Oh, I must have missed it, Isaac. You do. Oh, yeah, I read it. I read that whole thing. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. No, you can't say you guys, Lavron. Sorry, you can't say it. But imprecise language is... If you say you guys, if anyone says you guys in my chat, you're fucking banned. Gone. Imprecise language is a term that utilizes euphemisms, vagueness, and inaccurate words. Okay, so now we're not allowed to be inaccurate. Being inaccurate is offensive. Oh, what are we doing? Being inaccurate or vague is harmful. It's gonna make somebody commit harakiri. All right, let's get to it. American. Okay, abort. What? Because abortion? You can't say abort because of abortion. But that's the frickin' words. Abortion and aborts are the same root word. You can't hijack a root word with a modern day political dramatic issue and then cancel the word. This is so stupid. American, you have to say U.S. citizen. Can't say American. This is so politically correct and gay. Can I even say this on YouTube? Circle the wagons. Take a defensive position. What does that even mean? Hold on. Circle the wagons. Oh, Hollywood movies about settlers migrating west contributed greatly to the formation of this phrase, which means that savages are coming to a group of white people is about to be attacked. It also paints indigenous people as the aggressors. Okay, but they were, though. They fucking were, though. Indigenous people. Indigenous people killed a bunch of white people. They were savages. They were fucking savages. Like, why are we erasing history? A. And then second of all, wait, I had another issue. I can't even move my guy around. I was trying to make a dramatic point and it took forever and it lost some of its steam. It's fuck this stupid Steam Labs. Okay. It paints indigenous people as the aggressors. Well, they were. And then it says, no, this is what they're saying. Savages are coming and a group of white people is about to be attacked. Well, you called them savages with your quote right here. You're the one who called them savages. Circle the wagons. Circle the wagons. There's no, the savage, word savage is not in there. It's not even in there. It's taking a defensive position. You're the one who's calling them savages. Racist. Also, if you want to call like certain colonizers savages, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm comfortable in my own skin color, you bunch of absolute doofuses. Some of the colonizers were savages. Especially the fucking Portuguese. In the Spanish Inquisition. They were savages. They also destroyed a lot of art and history that we'll never be able to look at and you know, research, and because they, you know, the whole Christianity, number one, mindset, where every other, it's like Islam, every other religion, you got to destroy the statues and erase it off the face of the planet Earth. Well, the Spanish Inquisition was a fucking horrible situation. Shouldn't have happened. And I wish they didn't destroy all the fucking artwork of the cultures that they invaded in South America. But yeah, they were savages. So whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's go to half-breed. Half-breed. Person of multiple ethnicities. Okay, well, it's kind of... honestly, that is kind of, like, rude. I would never call somebody a half-breed. Well, hi, Nate. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Solid says, I wanted to say, you liking women who like Street Fighter confirms you have better taste in women than all of Flashcast. Oh, man. I like Cammy a lot. I like Sakura. I like Juri. I like a lot of the Street Fighter chicks. A lot. Street Fighter 6 comes out this year, and oh my god, I'm gonna pee my pants when that comes out. I'm excited for it. Why are Anna's ears ringing? Hand grenade. Uh-oh, gotta ban the guy who said, you guys, ban him, mods. I'm kidding, don't do that. Can't say Hispanic anymore, gotta say Latinx. No. Now, actually, this is wrong. Because Ocasio-Cortez specified the other day that we have to say Latina/O. Latina/O. That's what she said on Twitter. So apparently that's what we have to say now. Indian giver. That is kind of racist. Indian summer? I don't fucking know. I don't know much about that. Karen? Wait, we can't make fun of white women anymore? Wait a minute! This is kind of... Hold on a second. Demanding or entitled white women. Oh, so you're allowed to say demanding white woman. But you can't call her Karen here. Like, it says... It says this term is used to ridicule or demean a certain group of people based on their behaviors. Well, yeah! They should be ridiculed and demeaned. What are you talking about? That's the point. You're doing it with demanding or entitled woman. That's the same point. You're making this. You're ridiculing and demeaning them. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna lose my voice. I don't know how people stream for 12 hours. Holy shit. Oriental. Yeah, that's kind of Oriental's kind of like a boomer word. Like my mom says it a lot. Yeah. I almost bought you an Oriental cabinet the other day. I'm like, Mom, that word's kind of racist now. It's not really. I don't really care. But it's like, it's a Korean cabinet. Like, you could at least specify where it's from, because I will say, all of these cultures, very, very different in Japan, in Asia. But that doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Peanut gallery. Huh? This term refers to the cheapest and worst section in theaters, where many black people sat during the vaudeville era. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on a second. So because black people one time were poor, or we're segregated, we can't refer to people sitting in a theater because black people sat in a theater once? Well, what about like working in a field? Are we allowed to say that anymore? Are we allowed to say are white people allowed to use boats anymore? Because black people used to use boats to cross the river and during slavery. Are we like what are we doing? Why are we picking and choosing what we're not allowed to say? Hold on. I'm fucking up my whole stream because I have a million different trying to grab this image and make it bigger. Well, let me delete all these images. Delete. Hold on a second. Hold on. Chad, am I wrong about this? That sounds so stupid to me. Hold on. I don't know. I like your cut. I like the cut of your jib. Thanks, Andy. People of color. People of color. Oh. Can't say people of color anymore. Interesting. We got to say BIPOC. Black, Indigenous, and people of color. If speaking about a specific group, name the group. What is going on, guys? What is okay? If BIPOC includes people of color, right? POC. What are you doing? You're using the thing that you said we can't use. And if person of color is just the same thing as colored people, you're being racist. Like, you can't say colored people anymore. It's the same fucking thing. So now you're including colored people in your examination of this massive group of people with darker skin color than like cream cheese or something. Why are we even referring to everybody of a specific, of like a vague range of dark skin? Why are they even being referred to in any situation? Like, why are they a part of some collective thing? They're not. They're just fucking people. Heterosexual. Oh, straight. Can't say straight. Heterosexual. Can't say stupid. Gotta say boring. Can't even make fun of people's intelligence anymore. Survivor. Can't say survivor. Okay. Person who has experienced something. Oh my God. Person who has experienced rape. I'm sure rape survivors want to be called a person who has experienced rape instead of just a survivor, because they call themselves survivors frequently. This is stupid. Tar baby? The fuck? People, dismissive term for a black person? Never heard of that. Thug. I'm still gonna call people thugs. Fuck it. User. Oh, what's this? What's this? Client. What? Huh? Can't say user. While often associated with one who uses something, it can also negatively be associated with one who suffers from substance abuse issues or those who exploit others for their own gain. So, because sometimes the word is used for substance abuse, we're just supposed to ban the word altogether, I guess. That makes a lot of sense. Victim. I don't like the word victim, actually. If somebody wants to call themselves a victim, I don't care. But it gets thrown around too much. Institutionalized racism. This is where it gets a little wild. Give me 1 second. I am going to do this. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna do this. Wow, pausing my music, going back to this. Okay. And because here's the deal. I have to go to the bathroom quick. And I'm going to play this song because it's hilarious. And I'm going to talk about Jordan Peterson in a second because he's going to be my next stream topic. because Jordan Peterson right now is going through a lot of bullshit. Basically, he's required by he's required by somebody saw yellow flash in my searches. Yes, I was searching for some specific video that somebody told me about. No, so Jordan Peterson was basically forced to go to some kind of class in order to attend some kind of re-education camp, and he said he's not going to do it, but they're going to take away his like license to fucking, I don't know, like I guess it's a psychology association, like the American Psychiatric Association or something. So I think Thursday when I get together my I'm making a funny video about it now. I want to put that together, and then I might stream about that on Thursday. But but the point of that whole thing is I want to play this while I go to the bathroom. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. This is kind of funny. This is Akira the Don, by the way. He makes really good music with Jordan Peterson and a bunch of other people.
Better than alcohol, man. Yeah, the funny thing is, if you're trying to stop drinking, you need something better than alcohol. And alcohol's pretty good. So you better find something a lot better, man. Esteemable people do esteemable things. It's like, yeah, well, you want to figure out something that you're doing with your life that's worth not getting drunk and screwing up. You might say, well, why do people drink too much? If you like alcohol, that's a stupid question. Why do people drink too much? Well, because it's great. So why stop? Well, you do stupid things when you're drunk. You hurt yourself, you compromise your health, it's really hard on the people around you, you tend to turn into a liar, and it screws up your life. It's like, yeah, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, well, it is, but you need something better than that. And what's better isn't being straight and not making mistakes. It's like that's all prohibition in some sense. What's better is, no, you need an adventure, man. Alcohol is an interesting drug. Alcohol, it's a hell of a drug. Alcohol, it's a great drug. But the problem is, it's a great drug. No, you need an adventure, man. You need to get out there and have something to do, something worth waking up for. That's the substitute for the addiction. Actually, the addiction is the substitute for that, if truth be known. Alcohol really is a good drug for coping with anxiety. It makes you more extroverted and enthusiastic, more full of positive emotion. And the second thing it does is reduce anxiety. It's a great drug. But the problem is, it's a great drug for the moment. Alcohol is an interesting drug. Alcohol, it's a hell of a drug. Alcohol, it's a great drug. But the problem is, it's a great drug. Alcohol is an interesting drug because it actually doesn't make people stupid. People who are drunk will take far more risk. And you might say, well, that's because they're too stupid to understand the risk. It's like, no, they're not. If you ask them about the risk when they're drunk, they can outline it perfectly. What it stops them from doing is caring about the risk. That's why you can drive around drunk at high speed in a car, which is a really stupid thing to do. It's fun, like so many things. It's like jumping off a cliff. I'm flying. True until the last 1/10 of a second. It's like then you're not flying, man. Alcohol is an interesting drug. Alcohol, it's a hell of a drug. Alcohol, it's a great drug. But the problem is, it's a great drug. Alcohol is an interesting drug. Alcohol, it's a hell of a drug. Alcohol, it's a great drug. But the problem is, there's consequences.
Okay, guys, sorry. Holy shit. I thought that was much longer than I thought. Sorry.
Akira.
Let's go. I gotta find my headset. What's going on? I went to get a drink, also. Are you still here? Do we still have people, do you guys care about me? I went to get a drink. Whew. NP. Yeah, oh, okay, you guys are drinking as well. Good. Have a little drinking party. No, now half the time, here's when I drink. I drink. Oh, thank you, by the way, Andy. I appreciate your comment. Everybody, cheers. $50 shots was a mistake. Well, here's the problem with that. I was drinking for 2 hours before Flashcast on my own stream, and then I got to Flash's stream, and it went fine the whole time except like towards the end. Um, and it was New Year's Eve. You know, if you're gonna drink at all, you're gonna drink on New Year's Eve. I'm drinking whiskey right now. Andy says I feel like one of the boys. Honestly, that's all I really care about is just talking to people like they're, regular normal people. Like, I friends. You can sometimes get into debates, arguments, and sometimes you nerd out and agree about stuff. Other times you don't. Um. Uh. Oh my goodness, whiskey's so good. Uh. Oh, benzos are a hell of a drug. Yeah. Jordan Peterson had a hell of a time. He had a hell of a time. He was yeah, the hospital system kind of fucked him up too, really badly. Um, and his life was miserable for a while. I love Jordan Peterson, love him. Almost everything about. I disagree with him about some things, like online anonymity. Um, you know what I mean? He thinks everybody should be. He has a reason for it. Like his whole spiel about anonymity online, people being forced to be, uh, you know, public, is because he doesn't like people being narcissistic, and which I talked about earlier today, right? You got people who are anonymous that will call you, taunt you and call you, you know, basically make shit up about your bullshit, and then when you correct them, like I did with that guy on Twitter, um, they don't want to come on stream because they don't want to be exposed. Well, not even that. They just don't want to look like an idiot. But they're perfectly okay with being an absolute retard on Twitter. You know what I mean? So I understand where he's coming from, but he's not correct at all. Um, After the recent news, yeah, we're going to talk about Jordan Peterson next week, or no, maybe Thursday or something. But no, he's not gonna. It's not gonna affect him at all. He doesn't give a fuck. Uh, expose you on stream, Blaine? I would, but I'm streaming on Streamlabs right now. I don't know how to invite any. I don't think I can invite people. I think I have to sign up for Streamlabs, like pay for it to do that. But I'll have you on. I'm gonna have Blaine's Corner on someday. Escape Corner, Blaine. Um, TikTokers posted pictures of my house online. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody disagrees with this take. Hand grenades. Everybody does. Um, but what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, people, if you're new, because I think we have a lot more viewers tonight than I did last time. If you're new, this is what we do. We just kind of hang out. It's very chill, very relaxed. I don't have bad takes 24/7. That's just a myth. Okay, if you've heard that somewhere, I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. It's a big myth of bad takes. Sometimes I got bad takes. But I think everybody liked my takes when we did the sci-fi movie tier list. I think we all had a good time with that stream. Here's some other words you can't say. Black hat. This stuff gets so stupid. Black hat, black mark, black sheep, blackballed, black box, blacklist, brown bag. Okay. Okay. Now we're not allowed to say the word black anything that has a negative connotation to it. For example, black box, hidden, mystery box, opaque, flight recorder. Assigns negative connotations to the color black, racializing the term. No, it does not. You stupid Stanford scumfuck, are racializing the term black box by insinuating that it means something to do with black people. You're the one who has racism on your mind 24/7. Nobody's ever said black box or black sheep and thought about a black person in their entire lives. Well, you have. You fucking. I gotta stop swearing so much. Yeah, this is just, and this is sad. This is very sad. You know what I mean, guys? Like they have like colors on their mind all the time. Any color, white, yellow, brown. They're so obsessed with race that's that's all they think about when they hear colors. They think, oh, should we ban? I wonder if we should ban black crayons. I wonder if we should ban the word blacktop, even though it's a fucking. It's the color black. It's the color. The black. It exists. The color exists. We got to be able to refer to it. We have to be able to refer to the color. And people. Oh my god. That's why I got a drink, man. This is my favorite. Cakewalk. Look at this shit. Cakewalk. Easy or simple? And the reason is because enslaved people covert. Have you ever heard this in your life, in your entire fucking life? Enslaved people covertly used exaggerated dance to mock their enslavers. This turned into balls that were white, that the white enslavers would hold for entertainment, where the prize was a cake. What the fuck are they talking about? They're living in some alternate reality. Nobody ever thinks of, nobody has ever, people don't, do you even know what this is? Have you ever heard of this in your life? Oh my God. This turned into a balls that white people and slavers would hold, and the prize was cake. So let's say that happened, but no, when you say cakewalk, nobody ever is talking about this. Okay. Holy shit. I'm getting sweaty. Getting sweaty. I'm getting sweaty. Gangbusters. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Didn't the police, weren't some of these gangs white people, like mafia gangs? Unnecessarily invokes the notion of police going against gangs. Well, what the fuck is the mafia? There isn't that where the term originated, or like gangbusters? That's what. Like what? What's going on? Grandfathered. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. That's right. This one's stupid too. Um, the term has its roots in the grandfather clause adopted by southern states to deny voting to black rights. Uh, um, the grandfather clause was just a made up term that used the word grandfather. Just because the grandfather clause is invoking something to do with slavery, the word grandfather doesn't. It doesn't. My God. Grandfather, gray hat, activist, gray hat hack. I don't know anything about hacking. Oh my God, guys. Master, master, master list. Because slaves, because slaves have, because masters enslaved people. They enslaved people. Yeah, can't use the word master anymore. My God. Red team. Now this is when I first read this, I like lost my shit, but I think they're talking about some kind of cyber IT tech term. But holy hell, guys. Red team. Red is often used disparagingly to refer to indigenous peoples, so it's used to in this context could be offensive to some groups. No! Nuh-uh! Remember that guy from Jurassic Park? He's like, you didn't say the magic word. Was his name like Nelson or something? Excuse me. You. Who wrote this? Oh, there wasn't a name at the top. Whoever wrote this, you are using the word red and pretending. Well, no, you're the racist. Okay. If you hear the word red and you think about indigenous people, you're a fucking racist. You should get out of our society. You should kick you out of our society, not the other way around. You're the one. This. Oh, by the way, this list is like perfect bait for hooking actual racists and exposing them. So I'm kind of glad these things exist. You know what I mean? Red team. Give me one indigenous person that has ever been offended by the word by red team. Ever, like by any kind of reference to the color red in casual conversation. Name one person on the planet Earth. Can't find one. You'll never find one ever. Scalper. Scalping? Now, okay. Are we not allowed to refer now to what the horrible things that indigenous people did? Not allowed to? Are only white people allowed to? Or are we only allowed to call out bad things that white people did? Is that the reality? Is that how we write our own history now? Like it's kind of fucked up, guys. Our education system is going into this core of the earth, and it's just going to rot from the inside out. Scrum master, slave labor, slow down the river, tarball. Fuck is a tarball? Oh, let me bring my music back. Whoops. No, not that one. Here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Thank you. Somebody said something. I was reading it. I lost it. Rooster Teeth, red versus blue. Yeah. Yeah, like Halo. Red team, blue team. I heard some can be offended by the other red word, though. Red what? What's that red word? I guess the red wedding is now offensive from Game of Thrones, even though red is the color of fucking blood. I guess guys, you know what? We shouldn't even bleed anymore. If you ever bleed out of any part of your body, you're fucking racist and you deserve to die. Because red is the color of Native Americans. And if you bleed and get blood on your skin color, well, you're suddenly now you're doing red face and you're painting your skin red, and you can't have that. You're a racist. I don't know. I that's probably where we're heading, guys. Somebody would agree with that. Some person. You know that, right? Yeah, guys, going forward, only use these phrases. That's it. Just use them. Nothing else. Uppity. Can't use uppity. I guess it was some kind of word that white people used against black people. I don't know. I always thought that was like use it as like a white chick being like some white old granny being uppity. I never associated that with black people. Oh my God, guys. White paper, here comes the white words. White paper assigns value based on color. White equals good. Does it though? Isn't a white paper just like an official document? That's not a good or a bad thing. It's an official document. That's what a white paper is. It's like the final product of, I think that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. White team, white box, white list, allow list. I mean, the color white exists, guys. Like, just relax for a second. Yellow team, yellow team, often referred to despairingly against Asian descent. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. White noise. Here we're gonna, now we're almost done. We're almost done. I actually have to get off soon because I'm supposed to do another stream. Going on. Give me a second. I know who invited me, but I don't actually know what stream it was called. But I'll plug that at the end when I get off. So you can't say convict. Can't say convict. Using first-person language helps to not define people by just one of their characteristics. That's like earlier they said you can't say addict. Not allowed to say addict. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. It's really stupid. Oh, by the way, the stream I'm going on is called Zax. Z-A-X-X. He's got a big channel. I'm gonna go hang out with them for a little bit, talk about like positivity in 2022 and 2023, stuff we're looking forward to. Yeah, but I'll plug that at the end of the stream. Disabled person, homeless person. Somebody, well, yo, who was that? Who was that in the chat that guessed it? Somebody said we're not. Somebody said homeless person like an hour ago. Person without housing. Dude, you were right. You were right. Isn't homeless a person without housing? Isn't that the word homeless means? I can't stand this. I want to shove a samurai sword up my ass instead of read this. Immigrant. I'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in my ear than read this. What's that from, guys? I'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in my ear. I'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you'll ever know. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. Best YouTube channel of all time. Angry video game. I met the guy in real life. He's an extremely friendly person. Signed my Silver Surfer action figure. He signed my I think I got a video game signed, like a Ghostbusters game or something. Yes, I love the angry video gamer. Yep. Nice. You guys are all based. Everybody in the chat. I don't even know what my demographic is. Are you guys all like my age, like late 20s, early 30s? Yeah, he's great. If you're a Zoomer watching this, go watch Angry Video Game Nerd. Just go like look up like top episodes or like Christmas episode or just something. Go look it up. Violent. Oh, these are violent words. Can't use violent words anymore. Unless you're talking to a cis white guy, then you can be as violent as humanly possible. By the way, guys, if you have to go, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. We'll probably wrap up in like 10 minutes or so. I love everybody here. And thanks for joining. I got a lot of new fans lately. Got like 100 followers in the past couple of days. Ooh, we got some boomers in the chat. 40. I'm kidding. My cousin's 40. He's chill. Elder Zoomer. We got an Elder Zoomer. That's cool. Abusive relationship. Okay, so if you're in an abusive relationship, right? If your boyfriend's beating you every day, you're not allowed to call him abusive. You're not allowed to refer to it as an abusive relationship. You have to say relationship with an abusive person. What the fuck is the difference? Oh, I'm cringing so hard, guys. I'm really cringing. Beating a dead horse. Refusing to let something go. This normalizes violence against animals. Oh my God. Crack the whip. Authoritarian or oppressive. Like I said, guys, just use these words exclusively now. We're going to do that. We're going to be rebels. Go off the reservation. That makes sense. Killing two birds with one stone. Oh, violence against animals again. Who cares? They're fucking birds. They don't even hear what we're saying. Oh my God. This is so gay. Killing it. You're killing it. Oh, bro, did you see Dwayne Wade last night? He fucking killed it. Nope, can't use that because it equates with death. It could be triggering. Look at this. It could be triggering if someone close to the recipient actually was killed. What the fuck? This is getting out of control, guys. This is getting out of control. More than one way to skin a cat. Violence against animals. Pull the trigger. Give it a go. Ay. This is embarrassing. By the way, guns, there's triggers on other fucking shit besides just guns, you absolute dipshit, whoever wrote this. Rule of thumb. How on fucking green earth is this offensive? Let's find out. Although no written record exists. Already starting off with some fake news, making shit up. This phrase was attributed to an old British law that allowed men to beat their wives with sticks no wider than their thumb. Oh my God. Can you just shut up? That's actually based. No, I'm kidding. Take your best shot. Take a stab at it. Shot. Oh, the word shot is offensive. Because guns shoot people. Guys. Oh my God. Even though basketball players take shots on the net, it doesn't matter because sometimes people shoot guns. Fuck these people. Trigger warning. By the way, they said content warning at the beginning of this because you can't say trigger warning because trigger. The phrase can cause stress about what's to follow. Additionally, one can never know what may or may not trigger a particular person. Why would it cause stress? Why would it cause stress? Isn't content warning the same warning? Isn't that going to cause the same stress? Guys, what the fuck is this? This is crazy. All right, I'm just going to skip to, war room. Can't say war room. Whipped into shape. Wife beater, t-shirt. Africa. I'm just going to go fast because I got to go in a second. Additional considerations. Just consider these, guys. Why don't you should just consider everything on this list. You should reflect. You should sleep on it. Contemplate it. African American. Instead, you should say black. Oh, wait a minute. Black. Wait. Black was offensive 3 years ago or 5 years ago or whatever. You told me it was offensive. You told me I couldn't say black. Now I said African American. So then I got the word African American in my lexicon, in my vocabulary. So I started saying African American. Now you're flipping back. You're rewinding the clock to when black wasn't offensive. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm not playing this game of slingshot with you. I'm not playing it. This is so stupid. Consider using black. How about no? How about I call you a person with what's the word? Not monochrome. Melanin. Melanin. I'm just gonna use melanin. I almost said a bad word, but I corrected it with melanin. I'm a bad person. Circle the wagons. Can't say gip. Can't say gip or jip. Can't say jip. Gypsy. Can't say hick or hillbilly. Hey, white people. Wait a minute. I thought you were allowed to make fun of white people. Whatever. All right. Whatever. Hip hip hooray. This hip hip hooray. The term was used by German citizens during the Holocaust as a rallying cry when they would hunt down Jewish citizens living in segregated neighborhoods. Is it true? Is it true? Oh my God. Jude. You can't say Jude. Well, duh. Hold down the fort. Hold down the fort could mean anything. It could be any fort on any continent on the planet Earth, but whoever wrote this list, just pops into their head, savages. When they hear hold down the fort, they think savages, savage Indians. You fucking racist piece of shit. Jude, long time no see. What? What's going on? This phrase was originally used to mock indigenous people and Chinese people who spoke pig. What's this word? How do I pronounce this word? Pidgin? Long time no see? I can't even believe what I'm reading right now. No can do. Stereotype that mock non-English speakers. Oh my God, holy fuck. Normal person. And then prostitute and submit. Oh, these are like tech words. Anyway, guys. Whew, I survived. I said on Twitter that I might die of laughter on this stream. And we made it through to the end. You know what I mean? We made it through. Thanks for sticking around. I'm going to get a chat box that is like transparent so I can read the chat over top of white backgrounds. I have to fix my stream setup. Sorry, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Follow me. Sub to my channel. We're going to do more streams. We're going to do movie streams, video games. If you guys like video games or movies or anime or, books, literature, we're going to do karaoke maybe. We're going to do... Guys, this is going to be a all-around hobby channel. Because I have many, many hobbies. I don't like just one thing. Pronounced like a pigeon. Pigeon. Okay, pigeon. Holy hand grenade. Good to see you. Anyway, thanks, Flaccid. Thanks for coming along. Thanks, Jack. Your spine is still intact. Guys, did you like... Holy shit. Was anybody laughing hysterically at this? Because I was. This is some amazing mental gymnastics, what we just witnessed. Definition of long time no see. That might have been the worst. I don't even know. There's so many. I give up. Oh yeah, go on Zach's stream, guys. Here's Zach's. I'll pull his channel up quick. We're talking about movies, I think, tonight. And we're gonna do, I'll probably join him a little bit later, not exactly right now, but if he's going on later tonight, I'll probably try to join him at some point. But anyway, I'm gonna log off. I appreciate you guys sticking around. That was entertaining. Verisoft, you're late. That's okay. You can go back. This is a short stream. You can go back. You might want to go back and watch it. It's actually pretty funny. This was a funny stream. But adios. Oh wait, I can't say that. That's racist. What can I say? Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. I can't salute. I can't do the salute. Wait a minute. That's the closest thing I got. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And stick around. I'll make more meme content. I got some funny videos on my channel if you're new to the channel. But yeah, I do a lot of live streams lately. All right. Bye-bye.